What's going on, staff? Jim Angus here. So I realize I have been causing all kinds of problems, all kinds of pandemonium, fear, anxiety, worry, because you guys have been getting emails from me talking about staffing assignments. And so some of you guys know what staffing assignments are and have no idea how to do them. And some of you guys have never even heard of this before and are wondering, do I have to do them? So what I figured I'd do is shoot a really quick video to talk about why do we do staffing assignments, what are they, and how do we actually do them. So at Bayside, we exist to reach people for Christ, raise them to become followers of Christ, and release them into their God-given purpose. And let me tell you guys, we have a lot of people coming to Bayside, and we have a lot of people volunteering. So for us as staff, we're called to unearth and unlock the dreams and potential and vision and purpose inside of people. But the question becomes, how do we know these people in our ministry are growing or leading in their full potential? How do we know if we're reaching people inside of our ministries unless we're counting them? How do we know if we're raising people up into their next steps if we can't measure what those next steps are? How can we release people into their God-given purpose, maybe help launch a campus, if we don't know what level of leadership they are? Staff, we have a huge mission in front of us to launch 15 more campuses over the next 15 years. And if we don't count our people, we'll have no basis to get there. So we don't need to count them just to get a number so we feel good about having a lot of people serving and volunteering. But in fact, we need to not just know how many people we have, but we need to know who they are. Not just numbers, but names. We need to know where they're serving, what ministries are they part of. We need to know how they're leading, what leadership level are they operating in. See guys, we have a seemingly unlimited amount of human potential inside of our church, and it would be a shame for us to not steward this gift that God has entrusted to us. Because guys, I believe that God has given us every single thing that we need inside of our church. All we as the staff have to do is unearth and unlock the potential inside of people. So at Bayside, we capture all of this information through Fellowship One using staffing assignments. So staffing assignments will actually allow you to tag each person who volunteers in your ministry or activity so that we know where they were serving and how we can report on them. So an example of how this is really useful for you is, let's say you have a ministry of 150 people. That's a big ministry. And let's say you'd like to know where everybody in your ministry is in the growth track. Well, if we have a staffing assignment, we can actually pull a report on that, and it would give you a breakdown of where everybody has either started the growth track, stopped the growth track, or is kind of splotchy in the growth track. Super beneficial to you, because now when you're talking to Bob who holds the doors, you can say, hey Bob, have you thought about going to my place this weekend? Oh no, I didn't realize that was this weekend. How about this, Bob? I'll hold the door for you this weekend. I think my place would be really valuable for you. And Bob goes, oh, okay, let me go over there and check that out. And now you've just allowed somebody to take their next step, to discover how God has gifted and wired them. Really valuable. Another thing that staffing assignments allow you to do is they allow you to label the level of each person's leadership. So team member, leader, coach, lead coach, these are all really valuable things, because as people are growing in their leadership ability, they should be moving up in leadership level. Guys, 15 campuses in the next 15 years. We have to allow people to have new opportunities in leadership. If we don't know where they're currently serving, or we don't have a systematized way to be able to find that out quickly, it's going to be really difficult for us when it comes to launching a campus for us to look around and go, hey, I might have had somebody here who could have helped launch that campus, but they've been underdeveloped. And frankly, it's my fault. That's a tough realization to wrestle with, where staffing assignments will begin helping that problem. When we see the potential in somebody, we can help them take next steps to get there. The last thing that staffing assignments really help with, and this is awesome, it allows you to assign each person a special schedule if appropriate in your ministry. So for example, for like hospitality, Bayside Kids, all of that, Sunday, 9:15, Team A. What's great about this is it makes check-in super easy, and it makes staffing assignments, honestly, almost mindless, because it does it for you as long as people are checking in and out every weekend. So the more you put into staffing assignments, when it comes to the information of your people, the more staffing assignments will give you a return back. So I'm pulling these assignments 5 times a year. I know it sounds like a lot, but if we pull it more frequently throughout the year, it'll actually be easier to keep them up to date, because how many of you guys know an entire ministry can change in the course of 6 months? So if we can little by little make sure that our ministry is accurate, then we will always have accurate information inside of our ministry. So as we grow, we know that we're caring for our people, we're reaching new people, we're raising up people to take our place, and then we're releasing people either to go to other ministries, other opportunities, other campuses. It's really exciting that we get to be part of a church like this. So I know I told you how, I know I told you what we do, but I didn't really tell you how we do staffing assignments. And for that, there is a PowerPoint attached to this email that literally walks you through the process. If you have any more detailed questions about that, you can either reach out to me, give me a call. My number is 941-780-2969. Give me a call, or even better than that, ask Beth Tehan. Shoot her an email, because she's really the expert in this. I would trust her way above me with this. But really, guys, what I want us to be able to do as a church is I want us to be a church known for spiritual growth and development, and known for leadership development. Because if we want to make an impact on the west coast of Florida by launching 15 more campuses, then we need to be able to steward the human potential that we have serving with us every weekend. Guys, any questions? Give me a call. Thank you so much for taking a couple minutes and listening. Bye.